child, the ghetto. But we are here. What's up? What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Live with London, episode 327, Tequila Mockingbird. Cause it's just we have no problem with troubleshooting things around here. We gonna stay troubleshooting things, and we here. Happy Hump Day, Happy Wednesday, Happy Cinco de Mayo, cause. Woo child. Y'all, as you hear, let me know that y'all are here and that you are watching. Go ahead and share this stream out. Let your family and friends know that you are tuned in for Live with London, and they should be tuned in as well. Who in this thing? Let me see who here. What up, Mama Mash? What up, Lori? Laura, I'm sorry that we are late. We had tech issues, and I just knew it was going to be one of those nights. And, I really got to be careful with how I speak things into existence. Everything that I don't want, I need to not even mention. All right? And only focus on the things I want. Let's go ahead and kick things off again. Share this stream out if you just not joined. What up, Lakeisha? I'm going to go ahead and start with title and artist. I'm going to recite the lyrics to a song. What up, Core? I'm going to recite the lyrics to a song, and it is your job to drop below in the comments the title and the artist to get bragging rights for this week's episode show. All right, so, I play my enemies like a game of chess, where I rest, no stress. If you don't smoke cess, lest. I must confess, my destinies manifest. All right, I'm going to do it one more time. If you know the lyrics to this song, go ahead and type it below in the comments, the title and the artist. I play my enemies like a game of chess, where I rest, no stress. If you don't smoke cess, lest. I must confess, my destinies manifest. All right, what up, Meg? What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What up, Angela? All right, so thank y'all for joining and coming back with your boy. Again, we had some tech issues, but we're going to go ahead and rock and roll real quick because we're a little bit behind. Going to jump into some hot topics. It's graduation season around here, and a lot of college graduates are crossing that stage, getting their degrees. Again, shout out to Dr. Jones, my most recent mentee. Going down to my hometown to celebrate her this weekend, as well as, of course, because it is Mother's Day. But I saw this video of a college student, and it took me out. Check this out. What up, Stan?
It's not even giving what y'all said it was supposed to give. No, I wasted my money.
I hope y'all got y'all glasses too, because it is definitely Cinco de Mayo. I had a sombrero on in the promo shots, but it was just too big, and it might have been why that we was having technical issues. It might have been blocking the range and the service going on up in here. But I also want to talk about real quick. I see my man Core got it right. It is, you were close shot. It is Lauryn Hill, but it was indeed the Fugees. Ready or not? Drop some trophy emojis right now for my man Core, who got the title and the artist correct. It is indeed Ready or Not by the Fugees. Y'all, look at the first family of music. And I'm saying music because I'm not going to say hip hop or R&B. I'm just going to say music, period. The kids are getting so big. OMG. Like, I am so here for it. Like, this gave my heart joy when I saw it the other day. And I said I have to screenshot this and share it with the Live with London crew. And again, if you just not joining, go ahead and share this stream and let your people know that you're watching, so they should be watching too. Episode 327. And again, happy Cinco de Mayo, y'all. All right, so in addition to families and things and money, because these kids would never have to worry about going to college as far as money for college. And let me tell you who else kids didn't have to worry about it. Bill Gates and Melinda Gates' children. They 3 kids after 27 years of marriage. They are getting divorced. And the memes and everything have not stopped yet. Check this out. But y'all, divorces are sad. Let me make sure I put that out there. But the internet just wins. They take me out.
Bill Gates and his wife are getting a divorce. Gates is the founder of Microsoft and one of the richest people on the planet. His net worth is estimated at over $130 billion. He just announced on Twitter today that he and his wife Melinda are splitting up. They've been married for 27 years and have 3 kids together. Bill is 65 while Melinda is 56, and the two have worked together for years on different companies and foundations. Melinda has been very successful on her own, but I'm just curious, did they have a prenup?
What up, Cam? My nieces and nephew. Blue does look just like B. Okay, so I had to play that, but y'all, 130 billion with a B. $130 billion, yo. So this right here took me out. How Melinda Gates' divorce attorney is pulling up on court day. She got her own too, though. Let's be real. What other ones I want to play that's funny? I'm gonna play this one. I think it was. Oh yeah, I hope y'all can read. I hope y'all holding y'all screens up to your face so you can actually read what the person was typing. Let me see if it's one more I want to play that was funny. Oh, maybe this one.
Trying to seduce Bill Gates after he announced his divorce.
For the world, and it's ours. For the moolah, for the power.
The internet has no chill.
And no, I will never, ever
I saw
give
some
you
saying
up.
like, "Hey, big head," like they was DMing Bill Gates, "Hey, big head," all that kind of stuff. No chill at all whatsoever from the internet, from the peoples. Let's see what else we got on this thing. I'm so sorry that I started late, y'all. Oh, let's play this. You know what? I'm glad I do Live with London on Wednesdays because it breaks up the week, right? It's hump day. Today is actually happens to be Cinco de Mayo, but it breaks up the week. It gives you that in between from Monday and then party on Friday, right? Check out my man Corey Face and his his take on Mondays versus Fridays.
Feeling on Monday. Feeling on Friday.
Like, and this is even Friday before because it's just like, it's Friday. I got these 6-8 hours to knock out real quick. I'm good. Turn up. Shout out to Corey Face on TikTok if you're not following him. Go ahead and get into it. What the hell? Ooh, thank you. And so the look on his face for Mondays definitely made me think of this video because sometimes you just know you're going to be annoyed. So you have to mentally and emotionally prepare to be annoyed. What up, Dez?
Do you ever just get pre-annoyed? Like you already know that someone is going to piss you off, so you just give yourself a head start?
Like, do you give yourself pep talks in the mirror before leaving the house? I know I have to sometimes. When I just can feel it in my spirit, like, they're going to annoy me. Let me prepare. Prepare thyself, all right? And then if you can't necessarily mentally prepare yourself, you can physically prepare yourself with this little trick right here.
Nobody's going to know. Nobody's going to know.
They're gonna know.
How would they know? How would they know? How would they know?
Now, quite frankly, I don't think you poured enough.
Oh my
you only went up
god.
half the cup. I would have filled the thing up. Me, myself. That's what I would have chosen to do. Oh, this person works at BDCA. And then, as a bonus for you guys, if ever you're somewhere and you don't have a corkscrew to open up that wine and it's not a screw cap, here you go. You're welcome.
Say if you ever have a corked bottle of wine and no opener, put the bottle in a shoe and bang it against the wall as hard as you can.
How do you
get a cork out of a wine bottle?
Like, I heard that you could do this with the phone book, but it wasn't working for me. But this makes so much more sense with the shoe. You know what I'm saying? It seems more firm, more steady. Like, you won't really break anything. I'm more comfortable with trying that. And then once you had all that fun and opening up your wine and pouring your wine into that tumbler cup, you can go and work it off a little bit and just have kicks and giggles by playing Connect 4. But a different type of Connect 4.
Giant Connect 4 with exercise balls. Who's going to win, red or yellow?
Oh, it's tense. Who's gonna get there? Big. Yellow's in.
Huge block from red. Off for the win. Red can win. Yellow,
Connect
you are
4 is
in
like my
stride.
game. This seems a bit more challenging to
Oh,
get those
big
exercise
block.
balls
Red
up
can
there
still
and
win.
into the
Big.
slots.
Oh,
But
this is
Connect
so
4 is my
tense.
game.
Red's got it
You know
here.
what I'm saying? Like, it's
Oh,
tic-tac-toe and Connect 4.
there's balls everywhere.
I haven't
Block,
learned
yellow.
chess. Would
Block.
like to learn it maybe perhaps
Oh,
one day.
huge.
Yellow.
But Connect 4,
Oh,
come see me.
red.
Come
Oh.
see about me.
Yellow doesn't know what he's doing. Needs
I
to
am
put some
giving
pressure
up
on here.
look, you
Oh,
come to my
big.
room to
Oh,
laugh and
red.
learn. That's what I'm all about here. Laugh,
Yellow
learn,
can
love.
win too.
Period.
Who's
That's
got
what
it?
we're here to
Who's
do.
got
Laugh,
it?
learn,
Oh,
love, and
huge
live.
block from Red.
All
That's
right.
devastating.
So
Yellow.
they're both
Oh
slow.
no! Another chance to win for Red. Has Red got it? And
too
Red
funny.
wins.
And they got 4 in a row. All right, and so let's move along. Let's get into some story times because we have a pretty interesting spill with London. And so I'm trying to keep things moving pretty swiftly so that we don't miss our opportunity on IG. But let's talk about dating, and let's get this dating advice from a woman who's been married a number of years to her husband, because it was very fascinating what she said about basically like, well, check it out.
So, I think women today have dated
What up, Patrick?
all wrong. They're looking for the wrong things. They're looking for clones. You know, on these dating sites where you say, well, I like this, I like books, I like theater, I like fine wine, blah, blah, blah. Who gives a fuck? You're not looking for a duplicate of you. My husband and I have practically nothing in common, okay? I'm a morning person. No, I'm not. I'm a late night person. He's a morning person. I like to go out. He likes to stay home. I like dramatic series. He'd rather watch the news. We have very little in common, except we love each other. And he always has my back. And he is as interested in my career as he is in his own. So I'm saying, don't look for a mirror image of yourself. Look for somebody who cares about you. I should run the world, I really should.
Granny had a little bit of a potty mouth, but I wasn't completely mad at it, quite frankly, myself. I feel like what she said may have been true. Like, you don't necessarily have to find somebody who's just like you, but just will you all and can you all love each other, you know, through your differences, is how I would put it. So we'll see. We shall see. What up, Dwayne? Well, I'm talking about Dwayne. What up, Kay? What up, D? All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and get into this this petty situation where I hollered because I'm like, this is a good one. Check this video out from a girl who's petty AFFFFFFF.
Tell me you're petty as fuck without telling me you're petty as fuck.
Okay, I'm just going to tell this one straight up, but I first and foremost want to say that I am sorry to any of my ex's family members that watch this because I truly love them, but I have to tell the story because I think it's hilarious. So one of my exes that I lived with had cheated on me in our apartment that we lived in together. After almost 10 years together, we broke up. But he started dating a girl literally like, I don't know, 2 months after, and then he moved in with her, like right away. I was a little bitter, just a tiny bit. And because of that, I would do something when I was out with friends and I'd be chatting with a guy and he would inevitably ask for my phone number and I would give him my ex's phone number. But I didn't stop there. I would also tell the guy that my name was the name of my ex's new girlfriend that he moved in with. I did this in hopes that my ex would receive a text from that guy the next day being like, hey, insert ex's new girlfriend's name. It was really great to meet you last night. And inevitably start a fight between him and his new girlfriend.
I think she's beyond just petty. I definitely feel like she's even just a savage as a whole, because I would imagine that it definitely started quite a few hard conversations in that relationship with his new girlfriend at the time. I don't know if they were still together. I always be wanting to know, can you give us updates? Were they still together? Did they get married? Did they break up shortly after? I want to know. I have additional questions. I be having questions, y'all. I really do. And that's how I be feeling even with, I'm seeing y'all faces in the comments. That's how I even sometimes feel with the Spill with London. So y'all, please send me like updates after y'all decide to do whatever y'all decide to do based off of the opinions of or feedback of myself and your fellow viewers. Like when you write in, send me an update like 2-3 weeks or 2 days later if you make it that soon. Your choices and decisions, please and thank you. So let's go ahead and get into the spiel. Let's go ahead and pull up IG real quick and jump on this thing. All right, so the spiel this evening comes from somebody who told me to call them Z. So again, if you have ever need some advice or have some tea to spill, just shoot me an email at spillwithlondon@gmail.com. Again, that's spillwithlondon@gmail.com. What up, Timmy over on IG? All right, so here is the email. What up? I am L Drummond on IG. Who else in there? What up? Jackie on IG. All right, let's get into this spiel with London, y'all. If you ever want to get some advice from a non-expert such as myself, shoot me an email. at spillwithlondon@gmail.com. We're going to go ahead and get in. What up, Corey Face? We're going to get into today's email, or the one that I pulled for tonight. All right, so it says, hi, London. What up, Look for Low? It says, hi, London. Call me. What up, Farm? What up, Martez? It says, hi, London. Call me Z. I'm 31 and live in the DMV area. My son's mom, and then it says, we're not together and we weren't in a relationship when we got pregnant. It was a one-time situation our senior year of college, and there was a lot of liquor involved on both of our parts. Well, now she's proposing that we have another child together. We have a great co-parenting relationship. We have a great co-parenting relationship, and my son is growing up so fast before our eyes. She wants to try for a girl, and I'd like another child too. She wants her/our kids to have both the same mom and dad, and I get it. Now, I know that you all are celebrating Cinco de Mayo over on IG and on Facebook, but go ahead if you are. Grab your glass, grab your tequila, or whatever your choice, vodka, maybe perhaps, and take a sip, because this one we're finna get into it right here. Okay, here's the thing. I'm gay and in caps, and have been in a relationship with my boyfriend for the past 3 years. I know we want kids together, but I haven't even approached him about this proposition from my baby mama. They haven't had the best interactions, but he loves my son and me. What do you think I should do? And this is where it gets sticky. What up, Matt? What up, Drew? What up, Harp? So, y'all, okay, so quick download. If you just now joined, I want to make sure I give this to y'all again, and I want y'all opinions for those who heard the full thing. 31-year-old male living in the DMV area has a son who's probably, what are you when you graduate from college, like 21, 22? So it has a son who's probably like 9, maybe 10 years old, with a female that it was a one-time situation. They were both, I guess, a little lit, a little drunk their senior year of college. And now this woman, his child's mother, is coming to him wanting to have another baby. Because she wants her kids to have the same mom and dad. And he's considering it because he would like another child too. However, he is fully gay and in a fully, I don't know what it even means, but he's gay and in a relationship with a man, his boyfriend, for the past 3 years. So he wants to know what he should do because his boyfriend and his child's mother, I'm not gonna say baby mama, don't have the best interactions. So what do y'all I'm seeing the comments coming through over on Facebook. IG, let me know what y'all are thinking too. I'm seeing Chow coming through. Z, first and foremost, thank you for writing in. I'm gonna pop a pineapple real quick. Pineapples, y'all. Everywhere they at. IG Coreyface says, oh, this sounds like a good Jerry Springer episode. It is definitely messy. Danielle says, messy on Facebook. It's too much, says D over on Facebook. And the Look Below says, welp. So you know what's interesting most to me? I feel as though I get the concept of wanting your kids to have the same mom and dad. All right, that's a preference, right? But my thinking is does your first child's mother not like want to be with anybody else? Y'all, the comments on IG are taking me out. Okay, I have to finish my thought first. Okay, so does she not want a relationship with somebody else? Because she could very well just find a man who might be the love of her life. Right, y'all? Right? And they might want kids. So then even still her son and potential next kid, if she has one with you, still might not have the same mom and dad per se, blood-wise at least, right? And I feel like y'all are both young. If y'all both are seniors, so she's also probably between 30 and 32 years old. She's still young, can meet somebody who wants to have kids with her too. So I'm gonna see what y'all got to say in the comments real quick. I'm seeing where, okay, if she's okay with it, cool. I'm seeing a comment on this there saying she can go to hell. Danny says, when I see Elizabeth's shoe, I'm partially gay, so fully gay makes sense, London. Man says, Jacques, this is going to be, not as good as a situation as your pineapple. True, very true. Cass says, I say go for it and have the baby. We're at Wendy. Wendy Williams says, turkey based their baby. Yeah, like, I would say you definitely have to bring it up with your boyfriend, your partner. It's so desperate because she sound real low self-esteem for me. I cannot over on IG. Yeah, I would just say you definitely got to have a conversation first and foremost with the guy you've been with for the past 3 years and see his level of comfort with you producing another child with your number one, your first child's mom. It's very interesting. Like, I just keep going, but I wonder why she's like giving up on potentially just being like, does she not want to be with anybody else the rest of her life? Is he gonna sleep with her again or artificially inseminate? Excuse myself. No, you good. I get what you mean, and that's another question too. Like, this is what I be meaning, y'all. Right? I be having questions like, how would the process go? Would y'all actually have physical sex again? Would you like go through again, like Dee said, artificially inseminate? Like, what would it be? Because I definitely could see your partner, your boyfriend of 3 years, not being cool with you having like physical sex to reproduce another child. I totally would grasp that and understand that. And clearly you love him as well. Y'all been, I would hope it's love, and like y'all have been together for 3 years at this point. So I don't know. Megan says, does he want to have a child with her though? So, and that's another good question. Z, do you want to have a child with her? Now, because to me, it would be too weird for y'all to like have all these kids just so that like, this ain't the Parent Trap. Because I saw a tweet the other day and brought up the Parent Trap. What up, Torino? They brought up the Parent Trap and it was like, how weird is it that they split those kids up? You take one twin and I'm taking the other one. What kind of shit is that? Like, what was that? Like, why did we never question that before? Like, how effed up was it that the parents split the kids down the middle and they made it seem like the other kids didn't exist? Like, that's not cool. Like, it's just not. And I don't know how it would work with you and your boyfriend. Hopefully y'all make it in last and get married. And then you and your child's mother. It's just too sick. Z, I can't really give you no advice. I think you need to ask yourself, like Megan said, what do you want? Do you want to have another child with her? That needs to be your where you need to sit in and reflect internally on that. Danny says, I wonder if the woman has feelings for him though, which could very well be the case because she seems to be turning herself off from any other potentials. Over on IG it says her baby daddy like now. I wonder was her pee good or bad to turn him gay? I cannot. Oh my Lord. Cass says, end of the day, she will always be connected to him because of the first child. She will always be present, which is very true. Dwayne says, wouldn't want to bring a child in an equation that has the potential to be more chaotic. I mean, I get the dating scene is trash, but don't think that'll be best for the second child. Wendy says, I get it though, but she need to talk to the boyfriend as well. I don't know. Meg says, where her family at? So Z, this was a really tough question for not only myself, but clearly for the viewers as well. I think all of us can just like, ooh, this is a situation that you got to handle for yourself, you know, like, yeah, you got to decide for yourself. Do you want another child for sure? And if you do you want it with her? Because it looks a lot different. You having another child with your current child's mother, and then you having a child, you know, if you and your boyfriend of 3 years decide to go that route and have kids on, you know, separately or more kids, you have more kids than him having his own first set or so many. That's a whole nother conversation. So Z, I appreciate you writing in, but I don't know which direction to tell you to go in, bro. I really truly don't. And I think the viewers are also kind of on the fence about it. Let me know what you decide to do. Keep us posted, because we're going to be wanting to know. Matter of fact, Z, I'll probably follow up with you if I don't hear from you in like 2 weeks. Put it like that. Thank you, Z, for writing in. And again, if anytime you all want some advice from a non-expert such as myself and your fellow viewers and your peers, shoot me an email at spillwithlondon@gmail.com. I do see another comment coming through real quick from Dwayne. It says, Z, it's a hard, in all caps, no, beloved. It's one thing if y'all were young and made the best of the situation. Y'all are grown now. And you know what? I think that sums it up. I think that that's put very well and eloquently, Z. So good luck, but definitely right back in so we know what happened. All right, IG, I'm going to tell y'all au revoir, and happy Cinco de Mayo, IG. Later. Bye. So where we at? Over here, Facebook. Let's keep things moving. Speaking of families and kids, right? Let's keep things moving to get into what else we have for the rest of the lineup of the show. Let's see what production got for us. Oh my gosh. So listen. I'm just going to play this video and let y'all holler. Z, if you're still watching, I certainly hope you and your child's mother are not these type of parents or haven't been these type of parents during the pandemic.
If Jimmy has 2 apples, listen, I'm not playing. 2 apples and Emily gave him 2 more. Fix your face. 2 more. How many does Jimmy have?
He has 5.
You must want your ass electrocuted.
He has 4. He has 4.
You best to get it right.
He has 4 apples. 4 apples.
Hurry up, put it in there.
4 apples.
Next question. If Michael has 16 oranges and his brother Alex came and took 8 away, how many does he have?
He has 10.
You gotta refuse to be stupid, you monkey nut. If I have 8, what is 8 plus 8?
16.
So, if 8 plus 8 is 16, what is 16 minus 8?
It's 8.
So why would you say 10?
8. It's 8.
Put it in. Stop acting like you stupid. Boy, I swear to God.
Yo. So 2 things. I'm laughing so hard because I never had that experience, right, with my mom. Shout outs to all the mothers of the world. Mother's Day is coming up, of course, this weekend. So it's going to be a Mother's Day segment right now. I'm laughing so hard for 2 reasons. I'm seeing people saying flashbacks. So it wasn't me, but my sister. Oh my gosh. My mom, I will never forget those times. She used to make us do like workbooks during like school breaks, winter breaks, all that kind of stuff at our grandparents' house. And it was one time where she was off work and she decided to like do it with us and check our answers. Mama was standing over my sister like, if such and such, yada, yada, yada. How? It had a belt in her hand. She was tired. She was sick of it. She was sick and tired. But then also, did y'all catch when she said, I'm about to electrocute your ass. Electrocute him? Mama, you about to electrocute him? Really? So keeping things moving. This one also took me out. Y'all, I know when I'm home in my hometown, my mother has already been dropping all the hints. Like, she thinks she be so slick. So we're going to be eating a lot, which probably is not the best for me. I need to be trying to drop this weight because summer is approaching for real. And I still ain't lost this weight from the holidays, baby. But whatever. But check this video out. Where y'all going to eat at? Drop it in the comments where y'all taking y'all parents to eat. Or just where you going to be eating at this weekend. What's on the menu?
Telling my Italian mom I'm taking her to Olive Garden.
Alright, so Ma, me and Madio want to take you and Nonna out for Mother's Day. We made reservations at this new Italian restaurant. Very authentic. Exactly. Very authentic Italian food. It's called Il Giardino di Olive.
Nice.
We actually went there the other night.
Okay.
So good. Like, the food, I don't want to, like, be mean, but it was better than yours.
That's fantastic. I can't wait to try it.
Fettuccine Alfredo they had.
Authentic?
Yeah, chicken parm.
Okay.
These breadsticks. Holy shit. And unlimited super salad. It was so good.
You are not taking me to fucking Olive Garden.
What gave that away? What are you talking about? Not only want to
Giardino di Olive? Do you think I'm a fucking moron? I am not going. That's disgusting. You fucking go.
But we wanted to do something nice for you.
Don't do anything nice for me.
Yo, Mama went off. She was like, what you will not do is take me to Olive Garden. Y'all, I've eaten at Olive Garden, I believe, in my entire life, definitely twice, but maybe, and it's a big maybe, 3 times. That's it. I don't like salads, never been big on soup, and I just don't like pastas and things. But there was the one time I went to Olive Garden. It was my senior year of high school. We were in Palm Beach. Shout out to the Vickers family. And we went, and whatever I had ordered, because I know how to order. I know how to order drinks, and I know how to order food. Because again, I'm going to ask questions. All right? But it was so good. And so the next time I went and it wasn't on the menu, I was so pissed. And then granted, it was like maybe 2 years in between the time of me going from the first time and the second time, but it just wasn't the same. And I was like, I don't need to come back here again. There's nothing here for me. There's nothing here for me. All right. That's like telling a Mexican mom, y'all taking her to Taco Bell, right? That is so true. Making lunch for her at home. Oh, that's sweet. Green Thai mussels. My mom would be the same way. And then, of course, as I said, my mom has been dropping hints. Like, she thinks she'd be so slick. Like, I already know where we're going for breakfast while I'm down there, like that Saturday, and all that jazz. But this is what this mom has resorted to doing, because you know these phones be listening and getting ads and stuff up, right? I even low-key feel like they have some type of frequency in them to measure my brain, my thoughts, or my brain waves or something. Because it's something I've been thinking about, and I swear it keeps popping up on my Facebook news. So I'm like, all I did was think about it. What is going on? But check this out.
You guys just go and play video games?
Yeah.
Cool. Where's your phone, baby? I just want to check something. So I got his phone, and they're busy. And I'm just going to talk into his phone right now. Spa day. Pedicure and manicure, spa day, all day, spa day, spa day.
Like, that's so wild. Spa. And then lastly, for those who are parents, and you allow your kids to cook for you, do you let them cook real food? Because if your kids cook real food the way this little girl is playing on her play school kitchen set, I ain't never coming to your house to eat. I'm just gonna let it be known right now.
Exact reason I don't eat at everybody house. First of all, this kitchen is a hot mess, lol. Oh, how? Is this what they mean when they say you put your foot in this? No, I am good, love, and joy.
And that kitchen was a little dirty. All right. It was a little dirty. She needed to clean it up. Mama says, clean it up. But if anyone could tell me what line that movie came from, I would drop some trophies up under your comment myself. Mama says, clean it up. Who said that line? What movie did that come from? I believe my sister will be able to get it, but we'll see if anybody knows it in the comments. All right. And so speaking of cleaning up, I saw this clip and I was like, this is not going to be good. But I did laugh because I knew why the caption said, why the caption says what it's saying.
I hate to clean my house.
Okay.
But I have a very good friend who keeps an impeccable home. She loves to clean her house. I have suggested to her that she start her own housekeeping business, and she hasn't taken me up on it. But what do you think about me asking my good friend to clean my house? Will it jeopardize our friendship, or could I start her on a new business adventure? Of course I'd pay her. I would, you know.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah?
Is your friend black?
No.
Is your friend Latino?
No.
Oh, well, go on and ask it.
Yo.
Because if she black or Latino, you're going to get your ass.
She better not say. Because I'm like, she is liable to get drop kicked, cussed out, never talked to again. Like, I was waiting for it. But if ever, you do, not if ever, hopefully y'all do clean up your bathrooms. But if you are a boy mom, and maybe even girl too, you never know. Stuff happens, right? Here's a solution to get those floors and bathrooms not smelling so urinal-like.
When your bathroom smells like boy pee but you have company coming over, shaving cream helps get rid of that odor, especially in the grout. Pour some cleaner into the toilet bowl scrubber and then put it back in the corner of the bathroom. Add a little detergent or fabric softener to the back of the toilet. A few drops of essential oils on cotton balls and stick those back in the toilet paper roll. I'm using all citrus and lemon scents. Tape a car air freshener to the inside of a trash can and put that bad boy back. Your guests will have no idea that your boys have terrible aim.
That was such a good suggestion, too, with the trash can. I would have never thought about that. And for some reason, the whole shaving cream thing, I feel like it's probably truth and valid. Like that probably really does work. I know that Fabuloso or the Pine Sol, I would definitely be using Pine Sol in the toilet bowl cleaner. That also just makes sense because that's a strong, very strong smell, is it not? Now, you also need a mop. And I'm very interested in getting this mop. Imagine you can get it from Amazon or maybe Target or maybe QVC. I don't know. But y'all go look for this mop if you're interested.
Okay, stop what you're doing and get
Cedar.
this thing right here.
Maybe you already got it. But why y'all didn't tell me about
This
it?
mop separates the dirty from the clean water. Dirty water stays at the bottom and the clean stays at the top. You just fill it up with water and of course the cleaner of your choice. Open this compartment to let the water come in. Put your mop in, rinse it up like this to remove the excess water, and you get to mopping. Can you tell I am beyond excited for this? I am so excited for this. See, dirty water underneath. How pretty.
Like, who invented, this is what I'm saying. Like, I just need to just spend some time in the mountains or something along those lines and just sit in the woods by myself and let ideas come to me. Okay, just let them just come to me, let them flow, let the trees sway me a little bit, let the wind whisper in my ear a $1 billion idea. All right, I'm just saying, I'm waiting for it. And do y'all deal with, I buy a lot of fresh fruit, like, so I have to go to the grocery store maybe like 3 times a week. I mean, clearly, again, pineapples, right? And I cut them up myself, but I buy a lot of fresh fruit. And so I do feel like fruit flies used to be at one point an issue for me, but I just started taking out my trash more often. But apparently it's not coming from the trash when I had them. It was coming from my drains. So check this out, y'all, if y'all deal with fruit flies too.
So I see you've got those little fruit flies flying around your house. You're thinking it came from your fruit? Do you really want to know where those fruit flies' little house is? But first, if you like my tips, go ahead and hit the plus sign. Yep, that's it. Right there they live. Now you want to know how to get rid of them? First you have to take some baking soda and spoon it down your drain. Next you'll want to a couple cups of vinegar and getting it hot. Now slowly pour it down the drain and watch her bubble. Now close the drain up for a while. Let it sit for a little while and then you're good to go. Don't forget, every drain must be cleaned because fruit flies like to live in all the drains. What'd you think of that tip? Pretty cool, huh? If you like more tips like this, let me know. Put it in the comments.
All right, and then also the last thing, other pests and insects. If you are afraid of spiders or you've been seeing spiders in your crib, check this out. I will also be incorporating this into my life.
You guys want to know how to keep spiders from coming into your house and getting rid of them? I'm going to show you how to do that. It only takes 2 things, and it's very simple, safe, and non-toxic. But first, could you guys please like the video, share the video, leave me a comment on something you guys need help with next, and as always, check out my YouTube. Let's go ahead and get into it. All you need is 10 ounces of water and cayenne red pepper. Take 2 tablespoons of the cayenne pepper and add it to the water bottle. Then shake the water bottle. Then add the mixture to a spray bottle. Then take the mixture and spray around your windowsills, all the way around on the outside of your house. Make sure you spray around every window on the outside of your house. This will repel and prevent the spiders from coming into your house. Enjoy.
So, interesting fact also, I was watching an episode of 911 while on the treadmill one morning last week, and apparently like scorpions don't like Italian dressing. I think it is. I don't know if any of us really deal with scorpions because of where we make our geographic locations. But scorpions apparently, I think it was Italian dressing that they don't like. They move. I don't know whether it's the acidity in them, but or maybe it was lime juice. Maybe it was actually might have been lime juice, not Italian dressing. I don't know. Google it, figure it out. But I know the dispatcher told her to spray whatever it was, whether it was lime juice or Italian dressing. Something along those lines. Anywho, let's go ahead and get into the kitchen. Let's see what we got cooking up this week. Speaking of spiders, real quick, let's go ahead and get into this cake real quick. Lord knows I be missing sweets, but this stomach got to go, y'all. It really got to go.
Sorry, what? You want a Spider-Man cake?
I will post
yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. You want it hanging upside down?
This is talent right
Okay.
here. Watch this. And it was red velvet. I can feel it all can cost $2,000. I bet it's like $2,000. People be tripping with these cakes. All right, now, but I also want to get into these. We're going to get into some drinks, some food, and some like dessert real quick. All right, we're going to set it off right. And we're going to stick with the kind of Cinco de Mayo theme as well.
Let's make a tequila mimosa.
They just make me feel funny. Like the last few times I go on a brunch, I've declined them now, but it just don't have me feeling right afterwards. I don't like that. But so I think I'm done with mimosas, like orange juice wise at least. And I don't eat this, but I figured some of my viewers, you all would appreciate it and like it, so I'm gonna play it for you all. Save it if you choose.
No one truly knows the name of this dip. We all just call it Rotel dip. But whatever it's called, it sure is good.
Right, Patrick, how are you supposed to cut that cake? You don't, you just look at it.
Scoops, so I made my own chips. And low-key, these taste better than the little bag chips. Instead of ground beef, I wanted to use chorizo. And this will probably be the one video where y'all do not see me add any seasoning. If you ever had chorizo, you know it does not need any seasoning. Plus, the seasoning from the Rotel can is enough. And if you ain't using Velveeta, you're doing it wrong. I tried the other ones, they nasty. And my tip for Velveeta, I always add a little bit of half and half of whole milk. It gets it real creamy without being too thick.
But she
salt the chips up. Yes, I want them that brown. And here you go. Velveeta, chorizo, Rotel dip. All right, bye.
It did look good. So my friends who like Rotel dip, viewers who like Rotel dip, holla at her. And then our girl, this chef right here. What's the name? Chef Lovely. Now this, I can get with. That spice sure is. Did it not? Looked so good. And then to wrap things up, literally wrap it up. Well, wrap it like roll it, sushi. Check this out.
Now, who let me order a sushi making kit on Amazon? And this right here is why Amazon is dangerous. So I made a version of sushi in a dessert form. I used some good old crust dough, and that's how my pan.
I learned so much from TikTok.
I made it a bit thinner, sprinkled it with a little bit of cinnamon. Put it in the oven on 375 for about 10 minutes. Then a block of cream cheese, some sugar, some vanilla extract, and a little more. Now mix that until it turns to a nice smooth consistency. Crush up some graham crackers. Cut your crescent dough into about threes. Now get your sushi rolling kit and start forming the roll. Put a layer of the cream cheese on there, a layer of the graham crackers, and then you add your strawberries. After that, you tightly roll it and you put it in the fridge for about 15 minutes. Once that's done, top with a little bit more cream cheese. And top it with an Oreo cookie crumble. Once that's done, you slice it and you get this strawberry crunch cheesecake sushi roll. All right, bye.
Like, I have to try all of these things. One of these days, what I'm going to do, I love her 2D. One of these days, what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually prepare these things beforehand. So as y'all are watching videos, I can be sipping and eating the actual things y'all watching. That's what I'm going to do. One day, we're going to get the production team to get full-fledged doing things like that. Because this food be looking too good, and I'm stuck here just eating my pineapples. And although my pineapples are good, they ain't as good as that little roll looked. Putting them strawberries in it. I'm just saying. Right, maybe you want to try the dessert sushi too, for sure. All right, so keeping things going. I think that was all in the kitchen. All right, so let's move on and get ready to wrap this show up. Let's get into a little inspiration. I'm going to play 2 different videos. And surprisingly from like Kanye West. But I was feeling what he was saying when he was speaking, and I was like, I got to play this one. And then also from Steve Harvey. Take a listen.
If every time someone asks you a question, you try to say the right answer, your entire life is a test, And when did you have the most anxiety in grammar school and high school?
No question.
On test day.
No question.
So your entire life become this test. I ain't trying to say the right answer. I am just doing what I feel. My mama said trying is failing. There is no ifs, woulds, coulds, shoulds. It just is. And we just are.
That is so real. I that's why I go back to like letting that the spiritual feeling, like that spirit, your soul guides you with things. I still haven't watched Soul on Disney Plus. I need to watch that. First I need to sign up for Disney Plus and then I need to watch it. But like when we let our spirits guide us, it's like that's our intuition speaking to us, right? And that's how you know like it's the right next move or whatever the case may be. But then also take a listen to this Steve Harvey video as well.
You have to fail
to you want to see the prep video too,
you have to lose your fear of failure.
Patrick.
Failure is a part of the process. People who never fail never try. You have to fail. You got to get it wrong to get it right. You learn nothing from winning. You only learn from your failures. Warren Buffett said he won't even invest in a person's business unless they failed in 2 other businesses. Because now you know what not to do. And so I think that's probably the biggest thing, man. I've overcome so many failures. I've failed more times than I've succeeded. That's, I tell you the truth, man.
And so even with Steve Harvey, with that message he just gave, you know, I really started thinking, now I do feel like I have a fearless spirit in me, right? Have had one since I was a kid, like, yeah, since as long as I can remember, for real, since I was a kid, where it was nothing that I felt like I couldn't do. Even from like, I used to love climbing trees. You know, if the grown men were repairing a roof, I wanted to get up on the roof too and help at like 7 years old. You know, I wanted to be the one to protect the family. I wanted to be the one carrying in the 5-gallon jugs, even though them things half my size. But it's nothing I feel like I never could do. And so because of that, I have such a fearless spirit. And what I realized is in life, like we don't always get it right. Sometimes we are going to lose at a game, or we're going to fail per se, right? But it goes back to that quote of, I don't win or lose, I win or learn. And what I realized is that, you know, what's for you won't miss you. And so with that quote of, I win or learn, I started thinking like, if I learned something, I still have technically won. So for me, I look at everything in life as a win-win situation. I don't lose. So I must learn. And so, if I learned, I still won. I just won in a different capacity. I might not have got that immediate gratification of that trophy or that prize or whatever it may have been, but I learned from it. And so I'm winning in the long run. I'm going to win the war. Like you may have won the battle, but you won't win the war. I'm going to win the war. That's what I'm going after, the war. I'm going for longevity. I'm going for the vision. I'm going for the future. So, you know, with that being the case, like, y'all go after what it is you want, you know, again, those dreams, whatever it is you desiring, whatever it is your spirit is like guiding you to. And just like my girl Cass say, that inner God in you, whatever is pushing you towards, like, go after it. And you may not be fearless. And maybe it's a good thing that you aren't fearless with it. Maybe you should be a little scared. Yeah, but let that fear, let that afraid, let that unsureness, that uncertainty push you to jump. Don't get pushed off the cliff. Jump off the cliff. All right. What's for you won't miss you. I like that. Cassie Wu, I've had many failures in life. This hit. And it's real, y'all. It's just so real. So I'm going to go with that, y'all. Like, jump. Don't wait until you pushed. Jump. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for watching and rocking with your boy for episode 327. Y'all, we are almost in the single digits soon. Well, maybe not soon. We like 18, 17 more episodes of this season before we wrap up for season 3. But thank y'all for rocking with your boy during season 3, episode 27. Shout outs to my man Corcor for getting again the title and the artist correct. It was Lauryn Hill. It was the Fugees. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. And y'all have an amazing weekend. For those who are traveling, spend time with your family members. Be safe, travel good, drive good. And live bold, love loud and proud, laugh hard, and don't stop. Get it, ooh, get it, don't stop. Pop that. Let me see you next week. Mwah.